Hello there, MPS Nation. How you guys doing today? So, I wanted to talk about a couple things today, and they all revolve around Battlefield 4 and what we know of Battlefield 4 so far. So the very first thing I wanted to mention was Battlefield 4 is outselling pre-orders for Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, if you do not know what this means, Battlefield 3, when Battlefield 3 was released, so it was Call of Duty Black Ops, and the very first day Battlefield 3 was out, there were more players on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 than there were on Battlefield 3. So this is a major upset. Call of Duty is getting its ass kicked by Battlefield. It's a major upset than what happened, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. It's insane, guys. I love it. So, the next thing we're going to talk about is the 3 people you're going to be playing as in the multiplayer for Battlefield 3. So there are 3 factions. You have the US, you have the Russians, and you have the Chinese. I can speculate that each one is fighting for the superpower, military superpower of the world. It's just what it seems from my understanding of those 3 nations and why they would be fighting against one another. So, one of the new things added into Battlefield 4 is the equality. Even though Battlefield 3, I really never complained about Battlefield 3. There was really no problem with this game until I saw what they made improvements on. And I said to myself, yeah, I guess. Like, that's not that big of a deal, but yeah, it could make the game better. So, I know tanks have changed, and in E3, tanks have limited ammo. So in your cannon, you can't just keep raping people. You don't have those scenarios where you're an assault and you're playing Conquest and you're holding a flag and then there's a tank there. And there's really nothing you can do at that point. So they have limited ammo in their cannon but not in their LMG, which is, I believe, is a good balance. So you're not taking the entire tank away, but you're also not giving it an overpowering effect. Another thing that has changed is bullet drop. Bullet drop has insanely changed. It's insanely increased. It's a lot more realistic, and your tracers are also a lot more noticeable. So you can actually adjust your bullet drop. Whereas in Battlefield 3, you guys see I'm using the M16A3 with semi-automatic fire, and I really can't tell where I'm shooting. As long as the guy matches up where the red dot is on my sight, I'll shoot there, and if he's moving, I'll try to shoot in front of him. That's really how I do it now. You can't really tell your tracers, but there are a lot of tracers in Battlefield 4, and that should improve your aim and your accuracy. Another exciting fact is that all 4 basic classes have access to carbines, battle rifles, and PDWs. So if you want an M16 with an 8x scope on your engineer class, you can have it. If you want like an M4A1 on your support class, you can have it. This really opens up the customization for your guns or for your classes. So some changes to the actual classes are the assault's grenade launcher is a lot better. It's a lot more effective against vehicles. And the Recon class now has C4 again. I believe it had that in Battlefield Bad Company 2. And they also have a handheld saw flame. They have a lot more changes, but the handheld saw flame is really what I wanted to focus on. When you have those scenarios where you and another player, you and a friend are the only 2 people in your squad playing. One of them, you have the Recon class, the saw flame, he is the javelin. And you're taking out targets. But what happens is the tank will lock on because it sets out a little red laser on them. So they're obviously just going to shoot that little red laser. And then you're out of a soft lamb, and that plan is now not going to work. So some vehicles. The vehicles have also been changed. Vehicles now take damage to the area that you hit them. So if you shoot at the windshield, it's going to take damage to the windshield. If you take an RPG and you shoot it at a tire, that tire is gonna get fucked up and it's gonna blow up, and maybe you can do like a little flip or something. I'm not too sure. But it's really cool. I do know that when you blow up Humvee with C4 underneath it. When it's traveling at the fastest it can go, it'll do a front flip. I have seen it happen before. Very entertaining. So weapon balances are also being introduced as I guess you could say you can pick up weapons from the ground. I don't really know a word for that other than unlockable, no, not even unlockable weapons. I don't even know. Obtainable weapons. One of these weapons is the M802 50 cal sniper. Now a lot of people have been anticipating for this sniper, and they really didn't wonder why. They really wondered why it wasn't in the game. Well, from what I noticed, it's a semi-automatic sniper, 50 cal, so it has a lot of damage, and it's just OP in my personal opinion. So what they did was they had it, like I said, an obtainable. It's on the map. It's on specific areas of the map, kind of like Halo or Crisis 3. This is insane. I think this is a stupid move. That's just my opinion, though. I feel like these are just going to be death traps that nobody should go to them, because people are just going to start camping these weapons. Whenever somebody goes over there to go pick it up, you just fuck them up, and that's how it's going to be. I'm not too sure. That's just how I believe it's going to happen. But, I mean, we do have a good community, and who likes to play the fucking objective, so hopefully that's how it's going to turn out in Battlefield 4. Now, I was sitting there, and Frankie on PC was talking about field upgrades. And I said to myself, what is a field upgrade? What is that? These people are mentioning it like it's their left foot. What is that? So I went on and I researched myself what a field upgrade is. And I believe they had it in Bad Company 2, or another Battlefield game I was reading about. And what it is the better you do in your game, the better your field upgrade is gonna go up. So it's gonna go up a tier if your team is being like to play the fucking objective. You guys are getting kills. You guys are helping out your team. You're gonna go up in a tier. If your whole squad is wiped out, you're gonna go down in a tier. And I'm not sure if these tiers carry over from game to game. Hopefully they do, or else there'd really be no true point in earning them. But it's gonna add a lot more intensity to become #1. It's going to be one more thing to do to be the first to have it. And if you're a competitive player like I am, I love to be the best at everything. I love to be the best. So it's going to be a great feature for me. And if you're a Battlefield hardcore player, you love Battlefield, you have that game no matter what, it's going to be fun for you. Another thing I really wanted to talk about was hardcore mode. And those of you that have been watching my channel for a while now, notice that I do like playing hardcore mode. I love it. I feel like if you shoot someone 5 times in the chest, they should drop. They should not get back up and unload a clip on you. I also don't like the fact that you have to unload about 3/4 of your magazine while using the M16A3 in core mode. So I switched over to hardcore mode, and I looked into that. So they're making it a lot more realistic, guys. One of the features is the magazine, and the magazine, the clip, or the is basically a box in the bottom of the gun that holds all your ammo. You press the X button to reload it. So what happens is, if you have say you're shooting in a firefight, we're all trained. All of our minds think alike. It's muscle memory for me now after years of gaming. As soon as you're done with a firefight, to hit the X button, reload. Get your clip or magazine up to its full potential in case you come into any other contact. You won't run out of ammo. Now, what's happening is Battlefield 4, we learned that in all the other games, Call of Duty, Battlefield, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, hardcore mode, you hit the reload button and your ammo count will stay the same. So, let's say you have 5 bullets left in that clip. You reload, 5 bullets left out of 130 bullets. You have 5 bullets left, 130 bullets overall. You're still gonna have 135 bullets overall.
Now, what they're doing in Battlefield 4, if you have 12 bullets left in, or if you have 5 bullets left in that clip, and you have 130 bullets extra, and you reload, you're only gonna have 130 bullets left. So you're taking away those extra bullets from your magazine by throwing it on the ground or whatever your guy does. And that's very realistic. I love it that DICE is not forgetting any kind of game style in their future games, in their future production, and their future development. So what DICE has said is that they're going to change the destruction in the game. And I thought to myself, alright, let's look into this. They said that they were going to go back to Bad Company 2 destruction. What? Why would they do this? I don't understand. That's what I said to myself at first. Now I realize this is going to be insanely better. After looking into it, I realized that the Battlefield Bad Company 2 Destruction was insanely better. You can go back and play it if you want. Try taking out a building. It's a lot more entertaining. It's not just Battlefield 3 where you just blow off the walls and like maybe one pillar and the entire thing goes down. If you drive and take a whole wall outside of a building, it crumbles down. It's fucking awesome. Now what they mean by going back to Bad Company 2 Destruction is they're gonna add in the destruction. So it's gonna be more like Bad Company 2 with the destruction. But they also said that Battlefield 3 had the best destruction a while ago. And what I believe they meant by saying that was there's a lot more destructible objects in Battlefield 3. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna take all that amount, so a high amount of destructible objects like in Battlefield 3 and the effects of blowing them up and all that good shit, and they're gonna bring it over with Bad Company 2 and they're gonna mesh together and have a Battlefield 4 baby that is just like destruction heaven, and it's gonna be fucking awesome to blow apart buildings and walls and Jersey barriers and trees, and it's just gonna be this baby that just destructionness. It's gonna be beautiful. So after destruction babies, we're gonna move on to customization and improvements with that. So customization is going to a whole new level. It's your mind just got fucked up, all right? Because it didn't even know that these things could exist. So the player has so many more options. You can customize your gun camo, your player camo, your vehicle camo. You have 2 new gadget slots. So you can have like a medic kit, Xbo, and M320 and a defib. That doesn't make any sense. And a medikit, M320, smoke, and like a defib unit. That. If I'm bringing it back to Battlefield 3, that's what it would be like. And that is insane, guys, because there have been points where I wanted an M320 smoke in Battlefield 3 Rush. You guys are seeing in this game, it would have been very useful as cover. M320 smoke with the medikit, so when I finally got there and I was hit, I could just throw down a medikit, get my shit going, get back out there and fight. This is going to be insanely awesome. You're going to be able to have variable zoom on your snipers. So if you're sitting back with a recon class sniping in Rush, which I hate the most, I feel like you are the scumbag of Rush and of Battlefield if you just sit back and snipe when you're attacking. Now you can snipe the people guarding the bombs, and then you can run in there with the variable zoom, turn down the zoom all the way, and you can get a nice little assault rifle kind of thing going on, and plant those bombs, which a lot of snipers don't. You can have customizable pistols. Now, what I mean by customizable pistols, some of you might be saying in the comments, oh yeah, we have the M1911 TAC, we have the M1911 suppressor, we have the M1911 TAC and suppressor, we have all this. But now, you get to customize it personally. So you can have a laser and a suppression with a magnum on it, and it's not something given from them. It's not like in a list of guns that we've been seeing before. It's kind of like your own little sidearm baby pistol that you made, and that is just gonna be, it's just mind-blowing. I cannot wait to get my M1911, just trick the fuck out and just fuck shit up with that. So, another thing that new customization is new smoke. You get new smoke. It might be some red smoke, some green smoke. That would be fucking awesome. Get some purple in there. Just different smokes to mark different things. And, in my military sim unit, my clan, we try to be as realistic as possible. So we throw down smoke for like an evac, or we throw down smoke for like an airstrike. This would be amazing if we could have green smoke for like evacs, and like purple smoke for airstrikes, and like red smoke for like supply drops, or some shit like that. That'd be fucking awesome, dice. If you're watching, it's probably not gonna happen. You ever see this video? If anybody sees this video, big on YouTube, make sure to mention multicolored smoke. That would be grand. They're bringing in flashbangs. I'm not really sure how I feel on that. They're kind of coming from Call of Duty, where I've only seen flashbangs in Call of Duty. It's kind of a nuisance. It kind of hurts my eyes. I don't really enjoy my screen going white every 5 seconds. So I don't know about the flashbangs. If the community stays the same in Battlefield 3, it won't be annoying. It's going to be useful for breaching buildings, for rush, and it's going to be fun. And hopefully the community, that's you guys, stay the same and don't be little assholes like people in Call of Duty land. You can have incendiary grenades, and these sound fucking awesome. So if shooting, stabbing, or blowing up with an RPG or explosive just isn't working for you, just ignite your enemy on fire and just watch him burn to a nice crispy charcoaly mess of person. There are multicolor laser sights. So the little laser sights that are red, you can have a green one now, or maybe like a fucking purple one going out there. That'd be fucking cool. You know, you blind a guy, just customization out the wazoo. You can have angled foregrips to reduce weapon kick or weapon sway of different angles. So instead of just the horizontal, maybe your weapon's bouncing up like fucking vertical, diagonal or some shit. You strap on a nice angled foregrip on there, and bam, there you go. It's steady as a fucking rock. Future combat or melee weapons, these are just speculation. Hopefully we have some hatchets or tomahawks like we did in Medal of Honor. Maybe some box cutters or knives, anything of the sort to enhance your slicing gameplay. So I'm done with the climaxing customization. I just can't wait for that. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna move on to battle packs and what battle packs are. Now, most of you are, I'm not even gonna say this because I didn't know either. I was sitting there watching one of Frankie 1080p on PC or something. He was talking about battle packs. He's like, yeah, I can't wait for this battle pack. Here's like, it's coming with the download deluxe edition. I don't even know, but I was like, what is a battle pack? He's talking about it like it's his left foot, and I don't even know what it is. So I went online and I researched it, and I got a basic feel for it. So what I believe a battle pack is, it's when you have like a pre-order bonus. It's basically like a pre-order bonus, but you don't know what you're gonna get. It's like a mystery box pre-order bonus. All the player knows is that it's gonna enhance his gameplay, and it's gonna have an overwhelming advantage over the other players. And for those of you that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, look at Battlefield 3 when it was first coming out. I know GameStop had a thing where if you pre-ordered from them, you got a certain weapon. You could unlock those weapons later in the game, but if you pre-ordered, then you got them now and you had that advantage. And that's what I think these battle packs are gonna be. You're gonna have, if you don't get them, it's alright, you can unlock them later. You're just gonna have you're gonna get fucked up if you come face to face with someone who has them. You're gonna get fucked up. That's what I think it is in a little short sentence. So I also, the very ending of this video, I wanted to thank Frankie on PC for letting me have some of his information, Level Cap Gaming for helping me figure some stuff out, and all you third-party websites that I've gotten this information from. So this the very ending, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And I also wanted to mention that the week early DLC used to be on PlayStation 3 for Battlefield. Now it's going over to Xbox One, unfortunately. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I stepped up the game and you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, have a nice day and make the best out of your day.